It's 4:40 a.m. Sunday, April 16th. Yep, April 16th. The spiritual foundation stores open again. Took longer than we thought because Deanna has to do everything herself, and of course, she moved to Spain, moved the car over, all her belongings, tons and tons and tons of stone and stuff. It's all been cranked up hard. She'll continue to add things excuse me, to the website. That'll be a gradual thing. I've almost finished evacuating myself from this body, parts of me from the outside. I'm almost out of here. Man, I've been waiting for 8 years. For those of you that are new to the website or channel, whatever, the stones there, I cranked them up years ago, and the lack of energy you see in this body today has nothing to do with the energy I put in those stones. Each one of those stones has more me inside it than what's my energy, that is, than what's left in this body. These stones, Deanna does a real good job of, putting the stones out there. She's literally an architect, physical designer, artist. She does a nice job, and you always get more than what you pay for. And when I say that, what I'm trying to tell you, it's not, you don't buy a gram and get 30, okay? But the way we take care of you and what you receive, it's always more than anyone ever tells you about. Those of you that have been buying stuff from us, you already know that. But our stuff is expensive because the energy in it. They're all cranked up by myself and back when I could, and Deanna. Deanna's source, she's from Lily and I. 40%, she's like 99 point something percent female, which is really rare for anything to be that much male or female. But 40% of her energy literally came from me, but she doesn't have nothing for my spirit. 0.7% of her spirit came from me, the rest is all Lily. She's extremely strong. So there's a balance with male and female source. There's more planetary energy, metaphysical energy in female than there is in male. And with the males, there's more star energy in them, much more than the females. So when you have, when you have that kind of power source power, putting the spirit inside the, putting their energy, no spirit, zero spirit, putting the energy, their energy inside the stone. It stays there. Nothing can take it out but me. I'm the only thing that could ever take it out. You don't have to recharge the stones. My energy literally just tears apart anything that tries to grab a hold of it. You give a piece of one of our stones, especially like the star essonite or the unicornite, which is known as peacock or bornite and chalcopyrite. You put that in a negative person's hands, especially if it's star essonite, they'll probably throw it at you just to get it away from them. They don't like it. So anyway, the pricing has changed a little bit. The price of the stones aren't any more expensive. If anything, a lot of them are less. But the stone, Deanna's got her store in Spain right now, so she has to ship it out. We used to give free shipping on orders over so-and-so, but now I think she's only can do half of it or something. She puts all that information in there. It's on the website, thespiritualfoundation.com. Everything's about to break wide open. This thing with China and all this mess and Taiwan and everything, that you'll see. When all the destruction comes, try to understand. I've always told you I'm like your janitor. I'm the J-man, I'm the janitor. I clean up messes. But on the other side, they've always called me the destroyer because, I never liked that, but, I'm the only thing that has that power level. That's the kind of power that's in these stones. I mean, these stones are that Dan and I have cranked up. They're the strongest metaphysical energy stones anywhere in creation and on any planet. Any planet. And there's a lot more than one universe. We won't go there. I've talked about that before. But there's next to no life in the other universes. Anyway, I've left you the books. Some people have some of my older videos. There's well over 1,200 videos. That and the books, and I quit doing the actual physical events where I'd meet people in September of 2015. I was too sick to travel anymore. So anyway, store's open. If you want to get something great, I think she's got a $70 limit because you have to, because it costs too much to ship it. I mean, it's stupid. China can ship stuff over here for nothing, pennies on a dollar. United States government right now over here, the people running the country, it's communist anyway. It's tyrannical is the best way to put it. The minions of the ruling Anunnaki houses that used to rule the planet, the Anunnaki rulers are dead. They're gone, taken away. But their minions, all but 3 of them made it out. 3 of them wound up blowing up somehow. Imagine that. Brains blew up. Anyway, they're the ones controlling everything, and the world is, in a way, in a thought process, is communist. And of course, democracy has problems too. The problem with all of it is greed, but that's okay. All this stupid stuff you see in the streets, it's all leaving. I'll finish being out of this body soon, and the rest of me is starting to wake up outside of the body that's sleeping. And this isn't destruction. There is no God. Your God and your Satan were the same thing. The original first being, male and female halves. You've all been lied to, abused all your lives, and those of you that have been listening to me for a while, you understand, but it's hard for people to realize what's going on and to awaken their abilities. And I like to use the word awaken because it's a good word, but people talk this woke shit. That BLM stuff, it's all crap. It's all bullshit. Stuff to rule the masses, get everyone fired up. All those things, all those people, beings, they're being destroyed. They will be. As soon as this body is in the obituary, although that I'll be gone before that happens, because there's things that are going to happen regarding me and or my friends, ETs that have been here. I met them in person in 2014. I've helped him do a lot of stuff, but they're not going to do anything at all until I'm out of here. Not the ETs that people have heard about and everything. And, the media, they're full of shit. They lie to you all the time. All they say is, everything they say, 98% of everything they say is just bullshit or twisted. You don't have any truth, honor, and compassion. Those of you that listen to me, almost every single one of you, is extremely compassionate. And, that's the new format for creation. That's what's coming. Compassion rules. All right, it's the way it goes. Those that aren't compassionate, as long as you're not abusing anyone else, I've already made a place for them to go and live out their time. But all of them that aren't abusive, almost every one of them wants to change, and I can change what they are without any problem. I can bring them from 57, even 87% lower frequencies down to 17. First dimension is the energy there's been frozen, but it's easy to take one on myself, to take any of that and change what someone is. I did it a couple of times when I was here. Anyway, shop is open. I wish I had a date to tell you when I'm gone, but every time it looks like I'm leaving, something else happens. But I've never been dragged down this low. I have an outer part of me cranking me up, so right now its energy is inside me. So I can give you this message. It's important I let people know the shop's open. And those spheres, I know they're not cheap. Of course, nothing's cheap today. And as you know, the price of everything's going up because all these the tyrants that run this planet right now, they're sucking all the money in. It's less than 30 of them. But there's a controlling number. It's not even in the teens. And they'll all be dead. You'll find out soon. Especially one of my pet peeves, Georgie Soros. Everything they've built, it needs to disappear. So all of you that are compassionate can have a nice life. And those that aren't compassionate, they'll have their own place to be as long as they're not bothering other people. And if they're abusing others or attacking, they're dead. They're gone. It's surgery. This body, Jay Essex, ain't going to do shit but drop dead here real soon. But who I am, who you are, your spirit, who I am, I'm going to destroy. I'm going to literally destroy the problems with this creation and rebuild it into something new with Lily's help. Lily's very, very important to that. My spirit half, my better half. So I can't push this body to talk anymore. I couldn't even make coffee yesterday. It's all good stuff, just needs to finish. Because I am Source and I'm so strong, all this fighting and killing I've done and stuff on the other side has Source tends to bond with the body it's stuck in. It's a natural event. All things that are in Source are everything everywhere is a part of what actual real Source is. And when you're the strongest thing, and then you bond to it even more. So you start bonding to the damn physical body. Wood, flesh, everything in this body is part of what I am, is myself, Ara. And all the fighting makes the bond adhere even more. It's like putting 10 times as much superglue in it. So that's why it's taken so long. Anyway, I've always wanted y'all to know that there is hope, that there is someone who cares, and there's something as bad as hell, and pretty soon it'll be loose. It will. Its name is Zareth. It's what we call it on this planet. And all the ETs, they got nothing to do with the destruction coming. That's all me, Ara, not Jade, not this body. This body's shit. It's gone. Okay, about to drop dead. And the sooner the damn better. But it's who I am. You are who you are inside as spirit. But when you're in the body, you're made to do shit, and you're not your real self. Conditioned and whatever, tortured, abused. But all the destruction, everything. The volcanoes, the earth cracking, the tsunami, Beijing tsunami. People dropping dead everywhere, being pulled apart out of nowhere. There's all kinds of stuff's going to happen. That ETs have nothing to do with that. You need to understand that. That's important. The ETs that are here now, they're cool as hell. That old Federation bullshit, they were nasty. They were nasty, junk and everything else. The main thing was getting rid of the original first being male and female and all the stuff that was wanting the old way of abuse to continue. All the big players are dead. There's very little left. They were the problem. But you'll see. Just don't think the ETs have nothing to do with it. I'm going to be tearing stuff apart before you meet them. And these people are cool. They're part of the Alliance of Life. You'll see. All right, man. I've pushed this to its limit. I talk a lot because there's a lot to say to people, especially new people coming in. You can never appreciate who you really are. You've never been allowed to. The original first being male and female, you're God and devil, the same person, same two people, male and female. They never wanted you to see what they were doing to you. You wouldn't be praising them if you did. Anyway, we're about to get started, but in the meantime, you can get the stones now from the Spiritual Foundation store at thespiritualfoundation.com. And remember, as soon as I get free, I'm going at it right away. As soon as I finish getting free, the destruction is cleansing. Okay, and a lot of people really hurt and suffering. They need to go home. It's time for them to be their natural selves, spirit, sentient energy on the other side, relaxing so they can heal, and they'll have help healing over there, by the way. Folks, love you. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Try not to worry about the bad stuff. And this, before going, this stone, especially the star essonite that I've cranked up, and Deanna cranked up too. Right now, Deanna, she's the strongest one of my kids. As spirit, not her physical body is a totally different thing, but who she is inside. I'm looking right now, I believe she's the strongest one of my kids that's in a body, physical body anywhere. I knew that to be a fact. It's just, I can't do what I used to because, I'm out of it. But that's okay. I cranked up literally tons of star essonite and other stones. So, and once I get out of here, anything else Deanna gets, I'll just be cranking that up too. This stone's coming from other planets. I haven't talked about that yet, but everything's going to happen real soon. You'll start to see the ships flying around. But first, about 8.5 months minimum of hard destruction is what I'm guessing. It'll be pretty hard destruction on this planet, and 40% of the population going. All the animals, except for the pets, that are being taken care of properly. Everything's going to change to what it should have been in the beginning. All right, folks, love you. Take care, and I'll be with you soon in a way where I can do what I'm supposed to do to help you, to take care of you, of everyone and everything. The janitor. Love you, man. Have a good one.